Yeah,
There we are.
I
Hello.
can kind of see.
Yeah, we're at an angle today. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. We are the Walpole High School influencers.
We are.
Yes.
Changing people's lives.
Yes, changing lives, one soul at a time. It's Friday.
It is finally
Yeah.
Friday.
So we've got a full week next week, but then we're into February,
I know.
which is pretty cool.
And then we have that full week of February, and then
we've
the
let's
full
see.
and a half week. And
Yeah.
then it's February vacation.
So put it this way, 3 weeks
3
from
weeks,
today is the last day of school before February vacation.
which is nice.
Yeah.
You know what? Not every school in Massachusetts has a February vacation.
Really? Some of them switching, doing like one week in March instead of February and
think
April? I like 2. Although if it got us out on like June 1st, that would be kind of
Yeah,
interesting.
so, I mean, if you think about if we got rid of that day, we get out, what, the 14th?
Well,
15th,
yeah, we were supposed to get up
something
the
like
12th, which was a Friday, and now we have that one
Yeah.
stupid snow day already. So now we're getting out on, like Monday the 15th,
Yeah.
which is still okay.
Not
But,
bad. Knock on wood.
yeah. Let's see. I could not find very many birthdays today. One interesting one, 2 I guess. John Belushi, today's his birthday. He was one of the original people on Saturday Night Live. And
Great show.
yeah, and was one of the Blues Brothers. So, and he was in some other movies too. He was in Animal House, 1941, but Blues Brothers was what made him super famous. And it is Warren Zevon's birthday. He was a musician, and he wrote a lot of music, but the thing probably most famous for it is Werewolves of London. Hear it every Halloween.
Yeah.
Great song, really good song. Interesting guy. A couple of, let's see, on this day, in 1969,
Okay.
I wish I could have been there, Jethro Tull made their U.S. debut opening for Led Zeppelin.
Oh, wow.
I mean, come on. That must have been an awesome show. I did see Jethro Tull and Emerson, Lake and Palmer, which is
was
like
that
two like prog rock, kind of back probably 15, 20 years ago at this point, probably more. But that was a great show. In the complete opposite end of the spectrum, today in 1989, Ted Bundy was put to death in the electric chair in Florida for killing people.
Yes.
So, yeah, and I guess I haven't seen it yet, but Zac Efron
Yeah.
made a Ted Bundy movie
There's like
few months ago.
there's like 2 different Ted Bundys
Yeah, there's
that
a
came out
couple.
like very close.
Yeah,
There's one
yeah.
on Netflix.
Yeah, one was more like a documentary, I think,
Yeah.
and one was like
I think
the
one
Zac
was
Efron
more like
movie.
a docu-series kind of
Yeah.
type.
So for my fellow Star Wars nerds out there, the Obi-Wan Kenobi thing is on hold again. Originally, it was supposed to be a movie, but then the Han Solo movie kind of, which I thought was all right, but it flopped.
Yeah.
So they're like, no more like side story movies. So they decided to make this Obi-Wan Kenobi thing a Disney series on Disney Plus, like The Mandalorian,
Yeah.
which Mandalorian was great. But this
That's
one,
coming back this year, isn't it?
yeah, in the fall, second season
Yeah.
coming out. So that was good. But I guess the scripts were so bad that they went, no, stop, start all over again, and come back to us with new scripts. So that's
For the-
disappointing.
For the writers, though, that's got to be like just
Yeah,
you put so much into it.
I know, or seemingly not enough.
Yeah.
But like I was saying in class yesterday, Jack Manzo, the last Star Wars movie, like it was okay. I liked it, but like, when they decided that they were going to do episodes 7, 8, and 9, like you already know like that 9 is coming when they started
Yeah.
7 like 8 years ago. Whenever you had all this time,
Yeah.
and that's the best you can do. So it gets disappointing, when you see like all this money.
I think people, or I mean, I could be wrong, but the Star Wars movies have been coming out so frequently.
Yeah, people are burned out on it, except for like the super Star Wars nerds.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never been to a convention or anything, but when a movie comes out, I will go. So I'm like middle of the road Star Wars nerd, I guess. Okay, so back in the day,
Okay.
There was a movie called The Producers.
Okay.
And then it was Mel Brooks, amazing, incredible movies. He's done a ton, very funny. So then they turned it into a musical.
Okay.
It was on Broadway forever, Nathan Lane and Matthew Broderick.
Okay.
And then they turned the musical into a movie.
All right, they're doing that with Mean Girls.
Mean
too.
Girls just came out that's what's happening with Mean Girls. So it was a movie. They turned it into a Broadway musical,
Yeah.
and now they're taking the musical and making a movie. So it's just like back up the Brinks truck and just keep dumping money in Tina Fey's lap. Just pour the money on her. So good for her. I think it's great.
Yeah.
It's just,
That's a funny movie, Mean Girls.
you know, it's funny. I've never seen it, but I've seen so many parts of the movie from like my TV1 classes
Yeah.
when they do the creative story and
Oh, yeah.
redo a scene from a movie or something. Several people have done different chunks of that movie. So very sad. I am a huge Monty Python fan, and Terry Jones passed away. He was one of the 6 Monty Python
Yeah, I saw that.
pythons. So he passed away. He was very funny. And on the Monty Python Instagram or Twitter, maybe I forget which one. Being typical Monty Python, another Graham Chapman had passed away already. So he was King Arthur in Monty Python's Holy Grail. So they put up, 2 down, 4 to go. Like, oh my God. So, but that's just, I mean, if you've ever gotten
That
into
is
Monty
kinda
Python,
funny.
I mean, that's perfect.
Funny.
A couple more things to get to here. I hope we have enough time. James Corden,
Does not
busted.
drive.
Busted. He doesn't drive in carpool karaoke. I mean, it was kind of obvious that he didn't because he's like singing and looking
Yeah.
around and doing it. But somebody had pictures of him in, I guess it was in LA. Was it with Bieber?
Yeah.
And so they
The
take his
Range
Range
Rover.
Rover and put it on these little skids, and then
A truck
a
pulls
truck,
it.
like basically a tow truck, drives him around the city. Because
Have
otherwise,
you seen the amount of cameras that are on the front of the car?
oh
now?
yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah, sorry, Drew, ruined your day. The production of it is massive. Like if anybody's ever taken my class and tried to do anything like with a car, it's hard. Like we take a couple of GoPros and stick them on. And it's like, yeah, I need like 12 more shots here. So yeah, it takes time
It definitely does.
to do that kind of stuff. And if he ever got into a crash,
DC, sharing is caring.
if he got into a crash, they would sue for millions of dollars. They'd sue, like say with that, they'd sue James Corden, they'd sue Bieber, they'd sue CBS. So it's not
The
worth.
person driving the truck.
Yeah, that's why they have someone drive the truck. So if Corden was just driving his car around, doing that for real, it would never fly.
They make it look like he's driving, though.
Yes,
I
it
will
looks
say
good.
they do a pretty good job of
Yeah,
that.
seems good. All right, so there's our bell. It's Friday, my friends. Thank you very much to everybody that came to take the picture
Oh, yeah.
for Mrs. Thomas. Yes, we had a ton
I heard
of
it
people
was a
show
pretty
up.
good
It was
turnout.
great turnout, and they got that picture to her already, and she loved it. So, good job, everybody. That's it. Enjoy your weekend. See you guys soon. See you, Trev. Have a good one.
You too.
Bye.
Good morning, Walpole High School. I'm Chris Capozzi,
And I'm Ryan Piersack.
and welcome to the Rail Report. Today is Friday, January 24th. It is a day 8, and we start with period 4. Now please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated. Attention juniors. Junior seminar will be starting Monday, January 27th during study. Students' last names A to G will meet B block, and students' last names H to Z will meet C block. See your counselor with questions. There will be a prom committee meeting on Monday, January 27th in room 1146 right after school. Anyone who is interested in helping to plan the prom is invited. That's all from me, and over to Ryan for some more announcements.
Thanks, Chris. Attention seniors, there are 6 scholarships listed on Naviance with a February 1st deadline, such as the Walpole Scholarship Foundation and Big Y. Take a look because there are 24 other open scholarships. Questions? See your counselor. The math team members are reminded that the Meet 4 2017-2018 problem set is due today. The 2016-2017 problem set is now past due. Any team member who missed the team meeting last Thursday should pick up team round materials from Mrs. Milne in room 2311.
So for the news, Walpole High.
Have a great day.